BJ Peters here, and I'm excited to share another technique with you that I think that you'll love. And it uses a punch in a different way. And you all know, if you follow me, that I love punches because they just are like a gift that keeps on giving. So today we're actually going to use the banner punch, and I'm going to show you how to use that differently. Here's the card we're going to make. See this little scallop along the edge? That's what we're going to do. Let's get started. For this card, I'm going to use the Special Reason stamp set, and I love this bundle. It's just so unique. I'm going to show you later another card that I did with it that you're going to just think is like the bomb. So let's get our base started first. So I'm going to stamp this random stamping piece right here, and the colors I'm using are Sweet Sugar Plum and Basic Gray. The size of my Whisper White cardstock here is 3 inches by 5 inches, and just a little random stamping. No rhyme or reason, just kind of get in there and get her done. Don't overthink it, and it's okay to stamp off the edge. There we go, just little random stamping. Now let's make that even cuter by adding a little bit of flecking, and I have showed you this before. So I'm going to take my Sweet Sugar Plum marker here, and I'm going to use the brush tip end, so the wide end, and I'm just going to flick this on the card just to add a little bit of interest. And then I'm also going to do the same thing in the gray. There we go. Just kind of, I don't know, vintage, muddies it up just a bit, but just adds that little bit of interest. So let's go ahead and use the banner punch to make that scalloped edge along here. So I have a piece of Basic Gray cardstock, and you can see now where I'm going to get that scallop. So I'm just going to line up along the right edge here, the edge of the paper, and then I'm just going to repeat that going down the piece of cardstock. Perfect. Look at that nice scallop edge. Super cute, and a great way to use the banner punch in a different way. Now let's just get our card put together here. You can see that I made my scallop a little bit longer than the actual card, and that's because I wanted to center it on the card. So now I'm just going to cut the extra pieces off, and then I'm going to use a piece of the glimmer paper in the Sweet Sugar Plum just to give it a little bit of a highlight. And since it's narrow, I'm going to use my silicone sheet to add the adhesive so that I don't get adhesive everywhere. Here's my card base, which is 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2. Right along that edge there. All right, let's get that on the card. And I kept it over to this side a little bit. And again, I just kept my glimmer paper a little bit longer, and now I'm just going to trim it. Woohoo! Look at that. Perfect. Great little edge. Just love that. All right, all we have left is the greeting. What I've done is I've used the Stylish Stems framelits that are a bundle with the Special Reason stamp set, and I actually used the 2 coordinating labels here. And so I've got my Sweet Sugar Plum and my Basic Gray label. I'm just going to stamp the greeting right here in Basic Gray ink, and I think I'll add this with some dimensionals, and we'll add that right down here. Awesome sauce. Love that. Just love that piece. One more little finishing touch, and that is I'm going to just use the Smoky Slate little 1/8 inch ribbon. I'm at the end of my roll here, and I'm just going to use, I love the bunny ear technique, to create just a little bow. There we go. And let's adhere that with a glue dot. Ta-da! The perfect finishing touch. I promised that I would show you another card with some of the same colors and the same stamp set. And look at this glimmerific one. So again, I just used some of that glimmer paper behind and the Stylish Stems framelits, thinlits, and the greeting, and oh my gosh, love this card too. Wouldn't anybody love to get this one in the mail? You can purchase all of these products online in my store at stampinbj.com. I appreciate your business, and I hope you stop by, and make sure you check out my Facebook page at Stampin' BJ as well. Have a great and blessed day.